Welcome to the Moderator and Scorekeeper training for the Reading Olympics. First, we want to thank you for volunteering your time and support. The program involves countless hours of preparation and hundreds of volunteers. This tape, the Procedures and Guidelines Manual, and your reminder sheets will give you all the information you need to be successful. And now, Ruth Fields.
The only way to ensure that the competition is fair for all is for every moderator and scorekeeper to follow the same directions. It's important that you follow the directions precisely. However, please remember that we're dealing with children and that they've read many books to get here. So please use compassion and good common sense in order to help the students succeed. Hopefully you have read the Montgomery County Reading Olympics Procedures Manual, which is available on the MCIU website. If not, please be sure to do so, read the detailed instructions, and print a copy to bring along to the competition. I will explain the job of the moderator first, and then I will explain the scoring procedure. It is important that you understand both roles, that of the moderator and the scorekeeper, so that the event runs smoothly. Moderators, we ask you to take charge of the situation. You are responsible for establishing standards of courtesy and for the overall decorum of the parents and students in the classroom. First of all, no food or drink other than water in sealed containers is permitted in the classrooms. Please ask anyone with food to dispose of it promptly or take it outside of the building. Also, parents are invited as spectators. The only appropriate participation for parents is occasional clapping for encouragement for both teams. Parents may not interfere with the questioning process. Students may challenge procedural errors only, such as a mistake in addition. You may confer with the scorekeeper if you are unsure of an answer. However, you are the final judge of the answers. Everyone must abide by your decisions. It is best to be definite with your decisions in order to avoid controversy. We have requested that the adult accompanying the team be a teacher rather than a parent. Call on these team teachers to assist you if necessary. The competition involves 3 rounds of approximately 40 minutes, during which you will ask each team 20 questions. That means 40 questions in 40 minutes. Check the clock occasionally and adjust your pace accordingly. Although the first round will be somewhat longer to permit sample questions, it is necessary that you begin the competition promptly and move at a steady pace through the questions. Ask your scorekeeper to help you budget your time if you are concerned that this will be a problem for you. All moderators, scorekeepers, teams, and accompanying adults must be in place by 6 p.m. so that the competition can start promptly. Here's what to do if you arrive in the room and someone is missing. If a moderator is missing, the scorekeeper moves into that slot. A missing scorekeeper may be replaced by one of the team teachers for round 1 only. If you make a substitution, send an adult to inform the registration volunteers in the lobby. A parent can fill a vacant team teacher slot. If an entire team or some team members are late, begin the round without them. Moderators, you are responsible for the questions. Your packet contains 20 questions per team, with a few extra in case of problems. An example of a problem would be if you inadvertently read the answer instead of the question. Also, you should use the extras for 1 practice question per team before the first round begins. The practice questions are only given before the first round, not during rounds 2 and 3. Before beginning, count the number of students on each team. Only 12 team members may participate in each round. If a team has additional members, some members must be designated to sit out the round. Flip a coin to determine which team will answer first. Mark this team as Team A on the score sheet. Pick up the first question. Read the question carefully 2 times. Team A has 20 seconds to discuss the answer. Then the team captain or a person designated by the team captain gives the answer. Designate an adult to keep track of the time using the classroom clock, a stopwatch, or a watch with a second hand. It is not necessary to wait the full 20 seconds before accepting the answer. If a student should blurt out an answer, say, "I must hear the answer from the team captain or the person that the captain designates," without any indication that the student's answer is right or wrong.
In the book, Nasty Stinky Sneakers. Why does Colin refuse to wash his sneakers? In the book, Nasty Stinky Sneakers. Why does Colin refuse to wash his sneakers?
Because he's trying to win a contest for the next.
Correct.
I would like to clarify the questioning process. First of all, be absolutely certain you are asking the questions for the proper round. All questions are labeled with the number of the round in which they are to be used. The questions were written by librarians and teachers in Bucks and Montgomery counties. We have supplied you with answers and verification for each question. Because you have not read all the books, we have tried to give you as much information as possible in order to make your job easier. Students do not have to give the full answer exactly as it is stated on the sheet. They may give any reasonable part of the answer. For example, if the answer is Bill's cousin Mary, either Bill's cousin or Mary would be an acceptable answer. Remember that the students have read many books over the past several months, and they may use synonymous terms as long as they have the correct concept of the question and answer. You may always say, "Is there something more you would like to add?" if the team is close but you are not sure they have the correct answer. If an answer is questionable, you may confer with the scorekeeper. Scorekeepers, you are responsible for tabulating the score. Each packet of questions contains a score sheet. Also, you should have received a laminated, poster-sized score sheet at registration. Please keep score on the laminated poster so that everyone can see what is happening at all times. Ask a parent or teacher to copy the scoring from the poster onto the paper score sheet. Be sure to verify the numbers before signing the sheet and erasing the laminate for the next round. The cardstock scorecard, not to be confused with the regular score sheets, is carried by the team leader. Scorekeepers should have received 2 of these from the registration table. At the end of round 1, tally the scores on the score sheet and record each team's score on their scorecard. Sign the card and give it to the team leader. The team leader carries it to the next round and should deliver it to the scorekeeper before the round begins. Again, at the end of round 2, record the scores on the cards and return the cards to the team leader, who will carry them to round 3. At the end of round 3, record the scores for the round, add up the team scores for all 3 rounds, and bring the card to the designated area immediately. The teams will know their scores throughout the evening, and it is perfectly okay for you to tell them their final score. This is how a sample round would go. Team A answers first. The moderator asks, "In the book, The Wizard of Earthsea, what is the name of the shadow that pursues Sparrowhawk?" Repeat the question. Wait 20 seconds, if necessary, and say, "May I have your answer, please?" The correct answer is Jed. If that is given, say, "That is correct." Team A scores 1 point. At this point, the scorekeeper places a C in the correct column for question 1 on the Team A side of the poster score sheet. The designated parent or teacher copies this onto the score sheet. The moderator asks Team B, "In the book, Maniac McGee, what does Amanda Beale have in the suitcase?" repeat the question, wait 20 seconds if necessary. The correct answer is books. However, the team incorrectly answers food. Say, sorry, that is incorrect. Team A, do you have the answer? The question is not repeated, and the team does not have any additional time to confer. Whether Team A answers this bonus question correctly or not, the next question goes to Team A. If both teams answer incorrectly, read the correct answer on the card to the teams. Team A will always answer the odd-numbered questions first. Team B will always answer the even-numbered questions first. When Team B answers question 2 incorrectly, the scorekeeper marks an X in the incorrect column for Team B, question 2. Team A then has the opportunity to answer. The scorekeeper records their score, either a C or an X, in the appropriate column on line 2. At the conclusion of round 3, scorekeepers total the 3 rounds on the scorecard, sign the cards, and immediately return both teams' cards to the designated area. Also, return all other materials, that is, the question packets, score sheets, the laminated score sheet, and dry marker. At the conclusion of each round, teams must remain in the room until the announcement to advance to the next room is made. Noise and movement in the halls are distracting to teams that have not finished their questions. Team leaders may permit their students, a couple at a time, to go quietly to the lavatories if necessary. Moderators, please ask students and parents to return chairs and desks to their original positions. I'm sure you understand the importance of seeing that the room is back in order and ready for instruction. Every participating student will receive a ribbon. Please follow the directions for your location. If you have any questions during the competition, please send an adult to the registration area in the lobby. Thank you for your support. This event would not be possible without you. Please review the tape as often as needed, read the procedures manual, and relax and enjoy.